Alright, I just realized I didn't have the mic on. So let's go through this again. I'm going to set up on the lathe here. Here's two diameters here that I want to get on the back side. And it's 177, 1 inch, 177 diameter, 66 thou deep. And then the 944 diameter, that goes 80 thou deep. And from that diameter, it gets a 70-degree angle cut in it. So I actually have to set the compound at 20 degrees and come in here and turn that. And puts that little cone shape in there where the valve seats will actually go into. So, we'll go over here to the lathe and set up. Turn you around here. And I might want to raise you up some. So you can kind of look over my shoulder. There you go. All right. So we'll take one here and we'll see how this goes. All right. So I think I'll just go right there, right up against the back of the snug it up. And then we get to have a boring bar set up. I actually have to have a boring bar set up, and then for the 20 degree cut, we'll have to have a tool set up for that. I'm trying to picture what kind of tool that would take. Well, just a turning tool, I think I can get by with. All right. Boring bar, one that'll cut on the end so that I can plunge in. I think I have one in my toolbox here. I think this one will work. And tighten that up. And we'll come over here and we'll touch and we'll zero that. Now we want to go, this will be the smaller diameter, 944, and we want to go 80 thou deep on that one. So I'm going to go in here smaller. Oh, I got to set my height. I can see the center mark on my part. A little more. Go down a little more. A little more. Lining the tip of the tool up with the center. You can see the center mark on on the part from when I faced it off. All right. And I need my safety glasses. Where in the heck did I lay those down at? Oh, here they are. Oops. Oops, I knocked Mr. Raisinette off the first surface plate. All right, here we go. This has got to go 80 thou deep. Before I do anything, I'm going to run it in a low speed here to get the oil circulating first. I don't know how many of you guys do this, you know, initial run like this, but I kind of like to get because I picture none of the gears having any oil on them, at least the tops parts, and then it spins around dry. Anyway, I don't know if it's necessary or not, but I do it. Okay, so now we want to run about 800. I'm going to see what diameter that is. If I could open it up a little bit more, it'll be a little easier plunging in. We want to go to a 944 diameter. We are at 480 diameter. The diameter was almost set. It was set at 490. Okay. And we want to go into 944, so we can open it up a little more. Move it out, make the diameter bigger. I'm going to go to like a 700. That'll help with the plunging at the end. We're at 400, or 400, 50. $60, $70, $80 right there. Gotta lower it down just a tad more. We're not going to be able to get a snap gauge in there, so I'm just going to have to rely on my calipers here. We are at 695. And then we want to go to 944. We'll crank her out to 944. Actually, we're gonna go 5 thou more than that because it was reading 5 thou. $940 BRM, that's right there. All right, then the other diameter, the big diameter is 1 inch 177. 1 inch. And that goes in 60 thou. And basically that's leaving a 20 thou step in there. Now we got to set the compound at 20 and plunge into that. So I think I'm going to do all of these cylinder heads like this first. See, that leaves a 20 thou step. That's right where the 70 degree goes in from that point. If that makes sense to you. So we need to do all of these like this. Because it's like that and like that, and all it is a 20 thou step. Actually, it's not quite 20. And then from that point, it gets a 20-degree. So if you're sitting like this, and this is 70 from here to here, or I'm sorry, 140. So it's 70 from here to here. So 20 degrees. So I need to set the compound at 20 degrees and plunge in. I will do that after I get all of them cut like this. Hopefully I'm not screwing them up. That in there all the way. Tighten that up. Leave the diameter set. Or we don't have it set now. Because we want to go to 1 inch. 1 inch 177. I'm going to crank it out to 1 inch 177. And then plunge in 66 thou. Touching right there, that's, I'll zero that again, 4 thou difference, now 66. Stop it. $30, $40, $50, $60, right there. I'm going to touch that tool up a little bit, I think, because on the back side, on the back side of it, I'm going to touch that up a little bit. It's got a dull spot on it. So I need to get over. I need to move you. Woohoo! And over here, and we'll give it a little touch up. Yeah, probably a little more than I needed to go, but it's okay. I'll move you back again. All right. I didn't take anything off the end. I took it off the back side, so it should cut easier going in. All right. 944 and plunge in. And now we're going to plunge in to the 80 mark. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go ahead and set this at 20 right away and reset up the boring bar, because that way I can go ahead and plunge in and with a tool. Let's see. My swing is not going to be far enough. I don't have, so I'm going to have to set that myself. I never noticed that. I only go to 60 thou, or 60 degrees, I mean. Let's see. So how am I going to do that? I'll set it to 20. Well, I know. We'll just make another. We'll make a scribe mark. We'll set it on even degree, and then I'll scribe another mark back here on another one of the degrees, and then that way I can count over. Let me cut away, and I'm gonna think this through.